Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Here we go, folks. The kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. He's got it inside the 15. And they get it to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 20. The 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown. Hit.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. Little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, then he made a great throw for that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. They go with a direct snap. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. Tipped and then dropped. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Bites off a defender. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Gets into space at the 50. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line. But how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone. He comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, and the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Hard running through a tackle. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They'll run it here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Second down play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Panthers will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's looking deep here. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And now the handoff. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Set. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Third down play for this offense. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Caught quickly. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Point snap to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press here. The defense backing away. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Panthers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Tigers. And they go in front here in the second half.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Linebacker shifting around now. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. The shotgun handoff here. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. He shreds the tackle. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. The quarterback doing it with his legs.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Set up with the PAT. extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Caught in the flat by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. They'll try the option play here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Auburn getting set with a first and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. They'll run the option. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And they jump back in front.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. They're going to run it. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. There's the handoff. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Touchdown hit. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach makes a decision to go for a two-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Cole. And he's brought down at the 16. He would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Single back, takes the handoff. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. He grabs it inside the 20.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Auburn. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback drops back. He'll make it into the end zone. So now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And there's the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Fights off a defender. Crosses the 30. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. First down and 10. He hands it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got it behind the line. The option fools no one.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. A new set of downs after that completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Will he score here? Touchdown, hit. This offense really clicking. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. Offense cross that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Handoff heading left. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands. It's Cole. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
He's got it right near the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now, with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Panthers come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.